You'll see the numbers in the top left when we're getting up.
Okay. Hi, you guys. Can you let me know if you have sound now? We had a delay with not being live, so then it had shut off the sound on us. So we think we just got it rectified. So if you guys come on back and you want to ask your questions, let me know if we have sound now. Are we live as well? Or are we public?
We're live, but we don't have any people yet.
Okay. But is it public?
Yep.
Okay. So we're back, you guys. Hello. Can you let me know, Charmed, if we have sound? Can you hear me? Our sound had stopped before because we had a delay on going on air. So yay, good.
Charmed and blah blah say hi.
Oh, good. Hi, you guys. The sound, yay, excellent.
We have sound.
That sometimes helps, right? I know some sign language. I know this is chill, but that's all I can do. So hi. So Ian is going to read your questions to me, okay? So I can get to them as quick as possible. Hi, you guys. I really appreciate you coming on. We're going to try to do this every Friday as well because it was so fun last time. I got several decks, and I have the new beautiful animal spirit decks here too. So we're going to do those as well. So if you guys also, if you have a preference of a deck you like, you can let us know. Ian, do you have your stuff?
Can people hear me?
Can people hear Ian as well? He's repeating your questions to me. Just let me know if you can hear him. Okay, go ahead. You can read, and then they'll let us know. They said yes. They said yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to start pulling cards because I don't have any particular questions. If you don't have questions, I'll just pull cards for you under your names. Ian, you want to just give me a name so I can connect to?
You can see them. You got feed there too.
Okay, so you're not going to participate?
There's no questions.
Okay, so you guys, since I don't see any questions, I'm just going to start picking cards for you. I'm going to start with you, Charmed, okay? Let's see what the general energy is and what might be going on.
Oh, here we go. Blah, blah asks, have I met my soulmate?
Blah, blah. Blah, blah. It's funny. Let's see. You know, that seems to be some of the biggest questions right now is the soulmate questions and the soul companions and divine others. Very interesting. So this is the Page of Cups. What this means to me is you're very optimistic right now for it. Look, you see the girl in the wave. She's not fearful of that wave coming to encompass her. She's happy to be in the ocean. And somebody is offering, that's an offer. And it's in such an optimistic, innocent, beautiful way that you're almost going to miss it. So really keep your eyes open, okay? Because it almost seems like it's like off the cuff, like a joke, but it's not this love offer. So keep your eyes open, okay? Because all our soul companions are literally only feet away from speaking to us every day. We just are so caught up in our life that we're not looking and connecting, okay? So look for those beautiful, innocent moments where you think it's a joke, okay? That's them. That's really nice. Okay, and what's next?
Rosemary wants to know, can she have a read on her job hunt?
Okay, Rosemary. Rosemary's doing on her job hunt. I've been there. You know what I mean? You're going to spend the majority of your day there. So you want it to be a nice environment, right? With nice people. Yeah, you got to really protect your energy. The Hanged Man. There's going to be a delay. And you know why? Because the universe is holding back for what I just said. They want to provide the best environment with you, with the most sort of loving entities around you, because you have some opportunities, but they're not what's best for you. And I feel like they would bring high stress to your life. So you're waiting. It's just going to be just a little bit of wait, and then the right thing is coming to you, okay? But every day when you wake up, I want you to say, my perfect job is coming to me. My perfect job is here, okay? You're manifesting that 100%, but you're in a little bit of a standstill, so the right thing can come to you. Okay, Ian.
Marlene wants to know if her current roommate is her future husband.
Oh my gosh, how? What was that thing with the girl, new girl or it girl or whatever girl? And she played the ukulele. It's like, I just picture that sort of thing. Okay, let me see. Very possible. Here's why. When I get the Emperor and somebody has interest in a romantic sense, I see him as being a very stable, reliable person, and also a one-person person. You know what I mean? Like, this guy is loyal. When he connects with somebody, that's all he thinks about and all he sees. And that's really beautiful. I love that. So there's a strong possibility. And also remember all the law of attraction and the ease with which you can manifest this by simply writing it down. Look for all those little clues. Look how he looks at you. Do you see how prolonged eye contact? You start to do that. Start to have little flirtations, touch his arm, things like that to let him know you're interested. Men can be oblivious. So that is a good possibility with the Emperor, and it's a good match, and it is a solid, loyal person as well. Ooh, that's nice. What's next,
Meme dear, how can I cleanse my energy?
Okay, I just grabbed the spirit cards for that too. Also, I have sage. I just got all the sage in the mail. If you can have white sage or sage and you burn it all around the house, and if you go on Pinterest, or Pinterest as Ian calls it, it'll tell you exactly. There's all kinds of chants you can do. Okay, and this is Beaver Spirit. So this is lay down a solid foundation. When you start your day, you have to start in a specific way. Happy and optimistic, and let yourself know that all the beautiful things that you want to come to your life are already here and on their way, okay? But again, to cleanse your energy around you, if you have crystal quartz, selenium, this stuff right here, and also burn sage. It's just things you see the Native Americans doing. It's called smoke cleansing. It really works. And especially if you say it with those chants, you are putting that energy and manifestation into creating a beautiful cleansed environment. Oh, that's nice. Let's try these two. What's next, Ian?
Lisa K says her life is a mess at the moment. So do you have any sort of messages for her?
Lisa K. Okay. Right now, starting with that, you have to change that philosophy on saying, when you're saying my life is a mess, guess what? The universe is hearing you. It's like an echo, and it's going, oh, they hear a mess, a mess, a mess. She must want more of that. So what you need to do is organize. I'm going to pull a card. But in order to organize that, the first thing you wake up, one thing at a time, take a breath. No, you don't have to change everything at once, okay? If you have a cluttered home, start to declutter, okay? That can be a big part of it. Go for walks, be in nature so you can clear your head and clear your energy. Where can I see very well? I'm going to use these. I have a feeling for these right here. Two of Wands. That's very good. I feel, okay, you're at a beginning. You're recognizing. You're not just wading through the muck. You're saying there is a problem here. So that's your first step, right? And then you're just going to take baby steps. Okay, I'm going to attack this. I need to have my clothes be clean and be ready the night before so I'm not running around in the morning. I do not accept any bad energy of people. Anybody that even looks at you a certain way that makes you feel not joyful and happy, eliminate them. Our lives are filled with so much beauty and magic to allow any of that negativity in there. Yeah, I feel like there is negative energy around you. So again, if you can sage and open all your doors and windows and clean that energy out, and fresh flowers, bring fresh flowers in your house to remind you you're special and you're beautiful, and you don't have to put up with what is making you on edge and uneasy, okay? Little baby steps. It's very easy. I had to start too because I was a cluttery person and a messy person. And I was like, oh no, I can't have this and run a business and be a normal human being. Because you know, when you can't find anything, how aggravating that is when you're looking for keys, when you're looking for everything. Absolutely. And ask your guides, please help me to be organized in my mind and body today. And they will help you. I know what it's like to feel like scattered for sure. What else, Ian? Look at all the hearts.
White Rabbit asks, what does the Leo at work feel about me?
Ooh. Leos are beautiful. I love them. My son is a Leo, and my old babysitter was a Leo, and they're magic. They are so great. They're so like chill and funny. This is funny. He's thinking about you and somebody else right now. There's somebody on his mind, and he's a heavy thinker, but I feel like he's a type too where like most Leos, they're wonderful and they can be push and push and push. And I feel like there's another entity that is attracting him, but he's starting to become repelled by it because there's a jealousy in this other person's nature and unkindness. And Leos don't like that. They notice that right away. A lot of fire signs are very keen to how humans treat one another, and they're sensitive to it. So make sure that you're very, very positive in your speech when you're around him too. It's a huge attractor for Leos. They love kindness and they love positive words. It's like petting a cat. They really like that. So it's a good, strong possibility. But again, be your best self, okay? Ooh, that's nice. Okay, what's next?
Baby girl kitten, who says you're wicked cool.
Thanks, girl.
Would like a general guidance.
Okay, let me see. Then we're going to use a fairy card for that. Look at my archangel necklace. I got so excited when it came in the mail. I got a whole bunch and I gave them to my daughters. And it's like, yeah, I was just talking this morning how when you're channeling, it is a stream of consciousness. So it's so fast and furious that unless you pause and relax for a second, general guidance. Listen, I want you to do this anytime you have free time. I want you to go on to YouTube, and I want you to put on James Van Praagh, and of course me, and I also want you to put on Landria Onkka. It simply raises your vibration so much because it's telling you all these simple guidelines of life that are so easy and simple. And when you're reminded of them, your life becomes so easy, and the law of attraction starts working for you, and you start manifesting. For instance, I woke up today. It was utterly beautiful outside, and all of a sudden I started getting a panic and get mad that I couldn't go right outside. And then I thought of like this. I said, hey, I'm my own creator. I'm my own magician. I make my day. I'm going outside right now. Get dressed, go outside, that type of thing. I feel like if you start to notice the little things, use your 5 senses, really, really look at the colors of things, really smell things, your food, really taste it. Is it creamy? What's it taste like? You know what I mean? Touch fabrics. You're going to return to a place that lets you know how alive you are, okay? I feel like, yeah, you're kind of bored with the same old, and this is going to spark you, and you're also going to start to manifest and ask for help from your guides. Please help me enjoy life so I have gratitude, so more good things can come my way. Say that every day. Okay, that's how I got my ship back at sea for sure. Okay, what else, Ian?
Wallflower would like to know, is she going to move abroad and will she be successful?
Ooh, Wallflower. We have a lot of people that are contemplating big moves now. I have a lot of clients that are like, they have job offers and in different countries are in there. And it's very exciting. The prospect of anytime you can change and be in a new energy, in a new environment, there's a reason for that. 2 of Cups. I do believe, yes. And guess what? I believe that there's a lot of excitement and love and opportunity there. I just feel all of a sudden I felt really warm. So I feel like there's a bustle of like social activity, and the culture is perfect for you. I feel like it's really going to enrich your spirit and just catapult you into like, I don't know, you're just like now where you feel like you sort of are repeating some of the things you're doing. This is like, you don't know what the day is going to bring. So yeah, very cool. I love it. Yeah, anytime you can go anywhere is fantastic. What else is up here?
Cheyenne would like guidance in love and career.
Okay. Okay, this is you. This is the Queen of Wands. You need to act a little more heated and affectionate. I feel that although you're personable, I feel there's a bit of a withdrawn or coolness to you. You need to be the Queen of Wands. You need to have that fire. The eye contact, first of all, a nice warm smile. Yeah, you're not looking at devices or phones. When you let people know that you're paying absolute attention to them, that sparks something in them for in the love front. Like I know when I'm super sociable and warm, I'm almost like, people almost are like shocked and, oh, this is how people communicate, because they're so used to being 50% there. You know what I mean? They're kind of on their phone. They're kind of trying to, they need to multitask to feel comfortable. I don't. I'll simply stand there and stare at you and talk to you, and it freaks people out. That's what you need to do. Just like that's the only person in the room. And then I'm going to pull this for career. You need to, okay, set healthy boundaries. You need to go to sleep a little earlier. I feel like you're crazy nocturnal, and I feel like you like to late night snack and all that. I feel like you're sort of all over the place in that realm. So in order to be your healthiest you need to adjust your time clock a little bit. And I feel like your career is really going to take off too, because again, setting healthy boundaries, your mind starts to work. You're putting the right fuel in your tank. All those things are all going to start come together. And you're also, your gratitude is going to make things increase too. You're going to start to notice the little things and enjoy them, which is really beautiful. Nice. Let's see what these girls are doing. Okay.
Charm 6266 wants to know, will we be together?
All right, Charms. Yeah, I like these cards for that. It's funny when I have all these decks in front of me, I'm like, oh, and I'm just familiarizing myself with this, the animal spirit oracles, but the artistry is so beautiful. Will you be together? This is excellent. The Fool. I would say definitely yes, but listen, here's one of the pathways you have to do to acquire this. This is telling you, don't take yourself so seriously. Have a light spring in your step. The Fool always goes for adventure in a very free-spirited, optimistic way, knowing that they're going to arrive at their destination. They've already got it. You know what I mean? There's no other way where it can't just not happen. And because they believe so strongly in that in such a fun, flighty, lighthearted way, they're not carrying any baggage, and they're not thinking of how they could be hurt or anything like that. So you're literally magnetizing this to you. So keep doing that. Light step, just Yeah, a little humor, and don't take yourself seriously, because think how goofy the world is anyway, right? It's too strange to try to be serious about everything. And that is also very attractive quality when you're just like, que sera, you know what I mean? Que sera. You like my Johnny Depp? Came in the mail, squished today. I was pissed. Okay, what else?
Prince Trex would like a reading for his mom's new nail salon.
Oh, wow. Very cool. All right, I'm going to use these then. Isn't it funny when you have new business ventures? It's like sometimes you can just take off like a skyrocket, and they'll always be in most businesses when they're new. You're going to have peaks and valleys. So it's not, this just flew out. So we're taking this. The Hermit. Yeah, this is a warning, and I'm going to pull one more clarifying card too. Nice. Oh, beautiful. Yes. So this is going to be your peaks and valleys. She's going to have days where it's doing really, really good. And then if, you know, they have slow days, to not be deterred or let down. But what I'm hearing in my head is get her to do as much as she can on social media, to hand those cards out. When the new clients come in, to have business cards, hand them out. You wouldn't believe what goes through word of mouth so quickly in social media. If she can Instagram stuff and everything like that, you have to bring an awareness to the business you're offering. That's what this is telling me. You're saying, you know, I feel like, yeah, she's going to get a lot of offers in business, but it's because she's thinking about the practical side of things. Social media, okay? I feel it doing very well. But again, she's promoting it every chance she gets, okay? So good deal with that. Oh, I like that a lot. That's nice. Okay, what else?
Okay, Bismar Anwar wants to know, does he have any feelings for me? All I get are mixed signals, but I feel connected to him for some reason.
Okay.
She's so tired of it.
I'm so weary of the whole world, my darling. Oh no, I know it. I know what you're going through. I have a lot of clients that are doing that too, because again, signals get misinterpreted, right? We are not certain what is coming out of their mouth with their eye expression, their body language. Sometimes it doesn't match up because people are in a hurry, they're distracted, all those things, right? So yeah, and you don't want to come right out. So do you dig me or what? I mean, I'm the type of the person that would say that. I'm like, I don't got time to waste. You dig me or what? But yeah, you've got to watch all those things. You've got to watch the eye contact. Ooh, the star. So this is your wish card. Right now, I want you, if you really want this, to start manifesting. Say, guide, show me clear signs of the interest of my love interest. I want them to ask me out very soon. Just keep saying this and be like, I need clear signs. Show me clear signs. This is a wish card. So it's yours if you want it. But again, don't get deterred and don't think too heavily into it. You know what I mean? Men are not that over emotional about stuff. And sometimes their ego is delicate. So let them know that you're not a judgmental person. You know, that don't be ever caught making fun of other people in front of this person, because they'll feel like that if you ever reject them, they'd feel foolish. Okay. So always lighthearted and stuff, but it's yours for the taking there with the star, because it's your wish card. And the universe is literally handing love out to people right now in a crazy, it's like a drive-through. I can't even explain it. Ooh, lovey love loves. Okay, what's next?
Carla says, hi, beautiful.
Hello.
And Marie Lawrence wants to know what is coming career-wise.
Okay, career-wise. It's funny. So many people are switching careers, and I feel so bad with all the people that went out and they got their PhDs. And now they decide they that's not for them. You know what I mean? With all these expensive educations, and then they're realizing they don't need a degree for what they love to do anyway. Be loyal to what you love. So career-wise, I want you to really think, what is my true soul calling every night before you go to bed, okay? And every instant you wake up, say, how would I be my happiest spending this day? What would fulfill my heart and make me want to jump out of bed and get to it? And are you doing that? Because if you're not, that's not the career for you. We're not made, we're spiritual beings trying to be human. We're not made to go out and just earn money so we can pay for things that we don't need and live in big houses we don't need. You know what I mean? We need to be spending the majority of our day, which is our employment, right? Doing something we love. So first you have to recognize what that is. There is always a way. There is always a way, but you have to ask yourself, the only reason you're very successful at what you do is because you truly love it. So that's where you have to go, okay? You got to find out what that is for sure. Not a paycheck, but a calling. Yeah. So you're a stripper now or what? I'm just kidding. That's what me every time I show up at work, if I had glitter on, everybody's like, I have glitter on right now. So you're a stripper or what? I said, yeah, I just came from Hooters. You got a problem with that? What else, Ian?
Madison Murphy says, just popping in to say hi.
Hi, man. How are you?
Gregory Smith asks, may you tell me if the one I think is my twin flame?
Okay. So you have someone in your mind that you think is your possible twin flame. I'll use these cards. And then I'm going to grab one of those too. Yeah, you know what? It's funny because there's such clear indicators. I mean, you almost feel like you're so comfortable. You can put your head on this person's shoulder and go to sleep almost immediately. This is the second time I drew this. Okay. Super strong possibility, most likely a yes. But what you need to do is notice 5 things the next time you're with them. When you look in their eyes and stuff, really look. It's almost like you can see into their soul and what they're thinking and saying. And also they should be hypnotized by the fact that you're staring at them. It's almost like such a connection. They can't break it until you turn away. Try to have physical contact when you're, I'm not certain if you're dating right now, but when you're touching each other too, do you just feel like you could stay there for hours and hours and hours and there's nothing you'd rather do? Again, you can't even imagine life without them. It's such a strong presence. Okay. So I feel that there is an optimal possibility of this, you know, the Emperor, just using logic and how your body feels and stuff. And also I've noticed this too, when you're around twin flames and stuff, again, your 5 senses are completely peaked. Your food tastes better. Your coffee tastes stronger. Things, you can smell the trees, you know what I mean? And you want to do things that are more natural as well. So there is a very, very good chance. Notice all these clues and work them into your questions to your guides, because it's pretty much a go. But again, everything should be heightened around this person to a huge degree. Okay. Oh, twinners.
Snow Night Train has been in a slump lately. Anything good on the horizon?
Oh, let's get you one of these spirit animals. In a slump. Okay. Again, when you wake up, instead of thinking and I know when people are in a slump and they think whether it's dating, work, whatever, it's easy to get in a funk in your head or your heart if things aren't going your way. But again, we're not meant to have our way all the time. You know what I mean? We're meant to experience our daily experiences for what they are and have gratitude for them, right? It's like going to a restaurant and they're out of your favorite food and you decide it's going to be a terrible night because you can't have bruschetta or whatever the hell that's called. You know what I mean? Then you have to decide your new perspective. Okay, I can't have that, but there's 50 other things I can have. You know, you wake up, you don't have a lot of energy. So what? You're not trying to keep up with the Joneses and go jogging and go to the gym. You can read something beautiful that touches your soul. Okay. So to get out of your slump too, I want you to watch James Van Praagh. I want you to watch Landria Onkka on YouTube. She'll just snap you out of it. She has so much vibrancy. Yeah, sweet results await. And know this, by doing one simple thing when you wake up and going, I can do whatever I want today. And when you recognize that fact that, hell, you can go have any delicious drink that you want for breakfast to start your day, any kind of coffee, cappuccino. You can wear any color you want, all the choices you have, you know what I mean? The richness that's at your fingertips. And once you realize that you're governing your own life like that, you become aware. And once you're aware, you like, wow, I have gratitude that I have all these things that already exist. Your friends, think of the best time you ever had with one of your friends and that you could have that any day you wanted it. That's going to spark stuff in you. And that gratitude is going to bring in your guides and they're going to start to direct you and you're going to lift. You're going to lift. Let me know too. I'd like to hear in comments in the next couple of days because I feel it. I feel this. And keep your eye out for bees and signs, numbers and bees for sure. Yes. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's right at your fingertips. It always is. What else, hon?
Picture Perfect wants to know, are they going to meet their true love soon?
Oh, yeah, this is the crazy part about like our love connections out there right now at this time. I feel like it's a palpable hum. This just flew out onto the floor, so I'm going to grab it because I hope my Johnny Depp hat doesn't go. So funny, when this hat came in the mail, it was like a pancake. I'm like, oh, they ruined my Johnny Depp hat. Okay, here's something. Now, this is a card of not noticing what's right in front of your face. So I believe that within a few weeks, there is going to be somebody who's extremely compatible with you. However, if you're in this mood of looking at the glass half full or the goblets that have fallen over, you're going to miss it because you're going to be wallowing. I feel a bit of wallowing happening. And we're human. We can help. We're only trying our best. We can't always be like with bells on. Ta-da, dun, 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 dun. You know, we're real human people. But if you're in a glum phase too, you might risk them giving it a miss because you look like you're blue or whatever. So you can trick yourself as well. When you smile, your brain literally thinks you're happy. So you speak differently, you stand differently. So just smile when you're sitting there and just know it's right around the corner. And I'm just going to pull this clarifying card for you too. So these are so thick. The miracles are endless. And this is your animal spirit card. Yeah, recognize this fact, right? Miracles are endless. You wake up, oh my God, we live in a thing where we can go to the moon if we want. Look at the animals we have. Look how many channels you can get. You're watching me right now, and a bunch of people are joining in over some frequency. God knows how this even happens. You know what I mean? Because someone came up with an idea once. And these things happen a million times a day. Yeah. Their miracles are everywhere. And just know, say, they're all coming to me now, and say it out loud to yourself. I'm having my miracles now. I'm having my love now. And it's going to come. Okay. The optimism is very important. Don't be slumpy, grumpy. I know it's hard sometimes to snap out of. Be the cow. Don't be the mermaid who's all depressed and shit. Be the cow. Okay. What else? Yeah. It's coming.
Lisa says she has an enemy at work starting problems. What does she need to know?
Okay. First of all, I feel I've had this thing where it was a narcissist before. What you need to know is you cannot, what people that do when they're your enemy is they try to make you look foolish and draw you into conflict, therefore making you look weaker or unstable. What you have to do is rise completely above. When this person is there, I had a massive narcissist at work that just wanted to cause chaos. So what I did was I did not engage in a conversation to give them any of my energy. I acted civil if they asked me a question, but that is it. You have negate anything they say. And also because what happens is a truth is a truth is a truth, even if it's a lie. It always comes to light. Anybody who's ever done anything crazy in any of my businesses, it always comes to light because there's always these little facets of watchers. And again, Lady Justice doesn't like that to happen. And look, Six of Cups, you're going to have allies as well. Just let them know, hey, could you keep an eye out for me? Because I believe there's a saboteur around, and I don't want to have to divide my professional energy away from what I'm doing to deal with this pettiness. And also, if you have to, I did this to this person I worked with. I marched straight up to them and I said, listen, I know exactly what's going on. I know the type of person you are. I'm sorry you're unhappy in your life, but you cannot bring that into my realm or you're going to wish you hadn't. Just keep it really light and go like, and just walk away. Let them know you're not to be messed with, because people that behave like this are cowards. They're doing it behind your back. They're cowardly. You know what I mean? Let them know. Be like, yeah, you're not going to stand for it. Okay. And you have help around you as well. You have people that are aware of what's going on. Okay. So it's not like you're just there in the wind. Okay. You have allies there, which is nice. And ask your guides too, please protect me. Yeah. Archangel Michael, please protect me from bad entities and energies, because you'll always have detractors and losers that don't have it for themselves and they want to take from you. That's why your archangels, your ancestors are around to protect you. So just ask and they will. Look at all these cool stars and little things. What else is going on?
Can you pull an animal spirit card for Madison, please?
Madison, how are you? I'll die if it's your dog spirit. I found the wombat this morning and I talked to my friend in Maine. I'm like, Jill, there is a wombat spirit animal that has a little tiny crown. Okay, let's see if I can guess, okay, while I'm shuffling. Spirits, what do we have for Madison's animal card? What do we have for Madison's spirit card? I feel some kind of cat, a bobcat or a panther. I feel some kind of cat-like thing. What do we got? Oh, even better, the antelope spirit. Life is speeding up, and it is, girl. So you got your tickets, you got all your dress to the Met Ball and all that. Everybody, Madison is a fantastic artist, and she's going places, and she's going quick. The thing is, it's like with any artist, right? You get that quiet recognition, but girl, it's speeding up. Your stuff is going to be like on social media on blast for sure. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Yay. Oh, that's good. Okay. That's awesome. What's up, hon? What are you doing?
I'll give you the sun. Will I date my Capricorn crush? Do a tongue twister.
Oh my God, a Capricorn. The guy in the back there, my husband of 26 years, one of those numbers. Capricorns are great. They're the most reliable, solid, loyal people in the world. I mean, Ian, as long as we've been married, he's never lied to me. He's never done anything shady. And they're completely sound. I mean, they always have reasoning. They're always grounded. It is the best sign, especially if you're a fire sign or an air sign and you tend to, you know, trip the light fantastic and be whimsical. I couldn't be the crazy gypsy freak that I am if I wasn't married to him, because I'd live in a yurt in the middle of Stamford. Prince of Pentacles. Ooh, yes. Yeah, you know, I feel really good energy around this. Again, but I feel something that's you need to watch with your health. I don't know what it is. I feel like you're having a health scare or something a little bit. So look out for that, okay? I feel like you need to stay away from oily.
Should be good now.
Okay, how do we sound? Is there sound? Hi, you guys. Let me know if there's sound. I heard no sound. Oh, hello. How's it doing? Can you hear Yay back on? Good, good, good.
Okay, back on.
So this is in terms of the Cancer. I feel like you guys, you have a past life karmic connection, which you're trying to adjust and put to rights too. I feel like you got separated for some reason. I feel like, I don't know, it's almost like a situation where you had to leave your country. It was some kind of revolution and you actually got separated and you're like star-crossed, but you're soul companions for sure. And there's a very mystical element, and your guides are trying to help you notice this and work through it too, because sometimes you get these weird doubtful feelings, and it's because of that, because you've had experiences together, which is really beautiful. Yeah, but you got separated before all of this could be consummated, or you could spend your lives together. So it's like a karmic second go round, which is really great. Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of beauty and grace in this person too, this Cancer, and you actually help them live their best life, which is great. Is it going?
Yeah, no, it's good.
Okay. All right, who's next? Sorry about the sound. We have some new devices for clarity, and it happens. Okay. Actually, I'm going to try those cards. I haven't used these yet or done anything with these, but they're really cool. This fellow I'm going to show you, Ian's just fixing a device. These cards, aren't they beautiful? They're great for Halloween, but this little bugger, when he was little, used to hang out in cemeteries and old haunted houses because he liked the eeriness and the colors and the abandonment of it, which I love eerie beauty, but I'm not hanging out in some, oh my God, I saw this thing the other day on people going out in the woods to an old insane asylum. I about lost my mind. I said, oh no, that's the last thing I would ever do. And the way I get messages, I would literally just combust. You'd find me in 1,000 pieces. Okay, so we're going to use this deck. What's up, Ian? Ian, where are you?
Yeah, I'm trying to find. Oh, Rick C wants to know when he will finally move out of his family home and have his own home.
Okay. Okay, and also just common sense wise, part of that is starting to manifest, okay, your financial end of that. And you to start asking your guides, please help me find a place that's ideal for me, okay? Oh, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you have really good fortune. I feel like you're going to come in to a support system or a monetary windfall that's going to help you do this. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, that is that's basically you're on a mid-perspective cycle right now, which means you don't see the bigger picture, but you're going to start to ask your guides for help. You're going to say, guides and angels, archangels, help me find my best perspective, my highest perspective. So when you're up here and you're looking down on your life, the opportunities and the answers are a lot more vast than when you're in the mid-wheel cycle, okay? You're starting to cycle up where you're having your confidence and you know in your abilities that you can do this and you'll be successful. But again, remembering everything is temporary. You don't have to have, you don't have to go far away. You don't have to have it be expensive. You can have trial bases, right? Everything doesn't have to be super final. That will help you make that step, and it's coming. And again, you're expanding and you're looking from a better, higher perspective, which is fantastic. Good for you. Good for you. Because I know moving can be, you know, you're out of that warmth of your hearth and home. And oh, I like these cards. I've handled them, but I've never used them before. Okay, what's next?
Ambelina wants to know, is she going to France with a future lover?
Ambelina. Ooh. France. I was just talking about Chocolat the other day, and I was like, it's one of my favorite movies. I love Juliette Binoche in there, where she's like, I bet I can guess your favorite with the chocolate. And, oh my God, Johnny Depp is a gypsy, and then I almost lost my mind. I was like, oh, I just love that. And she just had her daughter, and I just love French women. They're so amazing. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Very good chance. You know why? I feel like you're starting to open up and realize the possibilities of life, and you're not being marginal anymore. You're not putting any conditions on things. If you want to go somewhere or do something, you're simply going, wow, it's not that hard. I need to have this amount of money to do this and go there. If I keep an open heart and open mind, all these things are possible. So this is a huge possibility. And if you want to, then yes. We really have so much more power and abilities than we give ourselves credit for. Yeah, I can custom make my day when I wake up. If I set my mind to it, I get in touch with my guides. I get it together in a normal capacity. And I say, I'm going to do this. Me and my son went and we sat out in the park today, and there was a million geese around us, and we just hung out with the geese, and it was so beautiful. I didn't take my phone. I didn't do anything. And he just kicked around a soccer ball, and it was ideal because it was like, just being present. I feel like, yeah, again, you're awakening your senses and you want them even more alive and you want to experience these things. So you're going to go. Ooh, I want to come. I want to go. Okay, what else,
Starry Virgo asks, does he like me back? My crush is a Capricorn.
Starry Virgo. Oh, there's a lot of Capricorns out there, huh? Again, I need you to use some common sense and look as well and read the body language when you're talking to them. Are their feet facing your feet? Like they're not trying to get away? Are they looking at you for more than just a couple of seconds? Are they smiling a natural smile where it meets their eyes, like they crinkle? You know what I mean? Do they approach you, or are you always approaching them? Stuff like that, okay? And like, yeah, and are they at ease? What is their posture like? Okay, I feel they are attracted to you, but I feel like they're a little bit focused on money right now. They're a fair and reasonable person, and they want everything to be equal, but I feel like they have some financial, I'm going to pull another card too. I feel like they have financials on their mind, so they seem distracted. That's why you're not getting those clear-cut signals that are like, hey, I dig you, you know what I mean? But again, I need you to watch. Are they squared up when they're with you? Is their chin up? Are they looking directly at you? Are they closed off? You know, there's a difference when people are crossing above their heart. That means they don't really want to be approachable. And the wombat spirit, remember I was talking about the wombat. Look at his little mini crown. I can't even take it. Look at that, a little headdress. So yeah, be at home. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, they're a little bit of a homebody right now, and they're just trying to get their money together, and they're trying to redress something in their head that has just recently happened. Like there's some kind of weird illness in the family or something that has to be corrected, so they're distracted, but they are attracted to you. So just give them a little bit of time, okay? Yeah. Capricorns especially, they're very cerebral and they're very balanced and logical. They have to take care of business before they can go. It's always head before heart. It just is the way with them. They're very logical signs for sure, but oh, so great and dependable for sure. What's next, Ian?
Well, Bismarck Anwar wants to know, are we allowed to ask more than one question?
Sure. If I have my reader back there, I can't see what's going on without my glasses. I depend solely on him. So he's the reader.
I'm the gatekeeper.
He is the gatekeeper.
True Love 1 asks, is my gypsy ancestor contacting me?
Ooh, that's happening a lot lately for sure. Our ancestors. And I'm gonna tell you something 1 minute after I choose your card. I had to do this last night because I knew some people were trying to connect with me. And when my mom comes blasting through, it's absurd. Like I can't even, I just want to cry because she's so magic and emotion, and she passed away quite a few years ago. But there's a way that you can do that. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, the Emperor. And this is what I want you to do. If you can go see James Van Praagh on YouTube, he tells you simply sitting with yourself, start to breathe until you're calm, okay? And then what you do is you pretend you see yourself elevating into it's like a house or a church. You'll go in there and you'll say, hi, I'm present. And I just want to see where you live now and how you live and see if you have any messages for me. And you will see them. Be in the calmest place you can, play quiet music, be alone, and ask them, say, I just want to see what you experience during the day and what you see, and if you have any messages for me. And bam, it's right there with you. I almost scare myself because I'm like, well, you know, we're all just energy, right? And that's how we connect. Nobody just dissolves. Everybody is still around. I mean, look at Native Americans. We know we just are a little too fast paced, but yeah, they are trying to connect with you, and they would love if you would get in that almost meditative state and ask for them. And then just go into what will look like, it almost looks like a museum, and you'll go into their room. Everybody has a room, and you sit down with them, and it's amazing. It's so eye-opening, and you're like, it's so easy. Why didn't I even think of this? Yeah, James Van Praagh, he will actually meditate you into that state. It's awesome. So go on YouTube and find that guy because he's the king of kings with this stuff. Okay, what else?
Ash would like to know what her dreams, or his or her dreams, could mean. I've been having some weird ones, and I barely have dreams.
Okay, yeah, that's your angel guides and your spirits trying to connect with you. They have to do it gently if you're not that used to it, because they don't want to jar you or frighten you. You know what I mean? That's why there's gatekeepers. They don't want to let all your ancestors and your guides come out at once. You would be like freaked out. You would think you were hallucinating, right? That's why you get gentle messages through dragonflies and animals and numbers. That's how it starts. And it's also in your dreamscape. So again, like the prior lady I was talking to, get in a meditative, calm state and ask, who is trying to connect with me? What would you like to say to me? It's as simple as that. And yeah, could you tell me your name and show me what it's like where you are? And you'll get visuals, but it's called waking dreams instead of sleeping dreams. Yeah, you're seeing the big picture now. They want you to see something. That's why they want to give you information that's going to lead you to a better, calmer path. And the giraffe spirit says, see the big picture. Yeah, your perspective. Look up, just pretend like if you're in the Grand Canyon, you're staring at the wall, you don't see anything, right? If you're on top of it, you see everything, and you're like, oh yeah. They want to show you your possibilities. I feel like they think you're limiting yourself and you need to expand, and that's what they're trying to tell you through your dreams. So what you need to do is the second you wake up, have paper, your phone right by there, and you get a couple seconds when you wake up, say, this is what happened in my dreams. I was here, blah, 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 this happened. It's messages, and then they're going to start to increase. You're going to see synchronicities and numbers and other things. Accept it and say thank you and have gratitude and ask for more. Ask for more symbolic, meaningful gestures so you can understand what the messages are, because they're always here to help us. They want us to be safe, happy, and excel in our lives. That's really cool. That's cool. What's that? What's next one?
Sabine and Arshad say hello, and Queen Jenica says, what is my soulmate feeling towards me today?
Okay, let's see. What is her soulmate feeling towards her today? I know it's so funny. Sometimes are you just sitting there and you feel really warm and you feel happy? It's the energetic connection of your soulmate speaking to you just through energy and just on a sort of different level. They don't need to even verbally do anything, which is really beautiful. And that's how when I hear my mom and my dad, whenever my dad comes through, it's very calm. And I always hear, simmer down, toots, because he used to say that to me, because I would be like, I'm going to New York. I got to go see this person. I got to do this and that. And he'd be like, simmer down, because I'd literally have clothes falling out of my suitcase. You know what I mean? So he is my calming person. And my mom gets me fired up and is like, don't have any fear in anything, because she didn't have any fear in anything whatsoever. Oh my God. Use your mind wisely. So pig spirit. I love this. I want to do a spirit in this. Yeah. Okay. So what you are connecting soulfully, and here's why. You need a little more effort in getting away from old patterns of thought. I feel like you have there's some doubt that takes up space or rent in your head that doesn't need to be there anymore. You're like a little self-censoring, thinking, oh, you could do this better, or that could happen, or this, not. It's not important. That's not important at all. You're moving away from these old patterns to a better place, and it's going to make you lighter and freer. And it's attracting that even faster and solidifying that soul connection, where lots of times you're not even going to need to be in the same place to connect with them and know how they feel, which is really beautiful. And look at that. Yeah. And using your mind wisely, you can channel your energy into anything you want. So make those thought patterns be love, connection, harmony. And it literally starts to go in that direction. And you get, yeah. Like I try little hypnotic things, like with people. I can get my kids to do anything if I just sit there and I'm like, I would really love.
If you give them money.
No, I don't even have to give money anymore. Well, I'll always treat them. I say, whenever I have money, my family has money. I don't like to count pennies. I am the least. I don't care if you call it a spendthrift. I'm never going to be cheap. I am never going to be counting. I can't. I know money is an energy, but I could care less. When I have it, it's great. We can get stuff. The end. Okay, what's next?
Zara asked if you make a video about the channels you like and your gurus. Also, I'd like to say that we can put up links underneath the video.
Yeah, we'll put up links because you guys, I'm dying for you to be introduced to James Van Praagh. If you've never seen this guy, he's a medium. He's been for years. He has his own schools. He's written several books. He's of my generation, but you look in this guy's eyes and he's heavenly attached. You know it, and he's so sweet. And I thought he had a stroke because the corner of his mouth was having some problems. But then when I saw him last night on a show, it was corrected. So I don't know if it's surgically or what, but he is heavenly. So yeah, just look at his little body and his cuteness. I love him so much. Yeah. And freaking Landria Onkka, so powerful, so strong, and so lovely. Love her, love her. She's like, I'll fight those Christians when these Christians are making me crazy. You'll love her. Okay, go ahead, hon.
Lizzie wants to know what your guides thinks she needs to know.
Okay. What do you think, Lizzie? My guides have been so chatty. I woke up in the best, happiest mood, but I almost couldn't contain myself. I was like shaking right away. I did a thing and my audio got screwy. And my guide said to me right there, calm down. Who cares? You have better information 2 minutes away. So they've been keeping me very directed and chill, which I love because I can now slow my roll and really be accepting of what they're saying. So let's see, guys, what does Lizzie need to know? And they're very clear and beautiful spirits. You know what I mean? They're not pushy at all. Okay, 6 of Pentacles, and I'm going to pull an animal spirit. They want you to be careful with money. Not that people are taking money from you, but you're not getting compensated correctly for you're not getting true value for some skill set you have or you're offering. So know your value. They want you to know that. And if you're going for a job interview, it's time for a raise. You need to ask that. We teach people how to treat us. So when we tell them, I know I'm of value and I work hard and I would like to be compensated for those skills, they listen. Because people think that people act very strange about money and sex. That's 2 things they go crazy about. Okay, and my guides also want you to know this more than anything. Truth transcends illusion. What is illusions? Illusions are all these cartoon characters on the Housewives that make everybody think their lives are so glamorous and this and that. And I know for a fact and a certain 90% of that stuff is all put on and dramatic and stuff. And they're in financial ruin, a lot of them. There's all these problems. People that have gigantic egos, this is what I need something they want you to hear too. Do not be around people with gigantic egos because they're harmful to you. I feel like you're very giving and gentle. And people with egos are taking that energy from you. You know what I mean? They're using you as like a workhorse to get things done for them, and they're trying to get the credit for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that pertains to work or something, but you're working harder than they are, and they're trying to receive the glory of it. So just know that truth is going to transcend, and whatever you're doing or anybody ever trying to take advantage of you, it's going to come to light. And my guides and your guides and everyone's, they're going to let you know that, to just look closely. When you're dealing with people, they cannot squarely look you in the eye unless they're a psychopath and screw you over. If you stop for that moment and address whatever issue you need to address. To stand up for yourself. I feel that. I feel that some people are taking advantage of you, and to say, oh, there's no more of this going on right now. I don't stand for this. This is not the person I am. I work hard for my money. I work hard to lead, you know, an authentic life, and I don't need any kind of garbage or sewage in my area. You know what I mean? Just, yeah, stand up, speak your truth, because, yeah, I feel like there's some illusions floating around you that, yeah, that people are trying to pull the wool, but you're going to gain clarity. You're really going to see it for what it is. And you're just going to go, oh no, we don't do this. Yeah. Your awareness is being raised. Oh, that's good. So go ahead.
Serbia Love says thank you and sends greetings from Serbia.
Oh, hi, Serbia from Serbia.
And Faye Light would like to know what will happen in my love life, please.
Let me see, love life. It can be so challenging, right? And again, I want everybody that when they're searching for love or it's in their sphere and they are trying to draw it to them, to be in their best vibration simply by saying, oh, I'm accepting love at this time. I accept with an open heart. I have an authentic drive towards love right now. This just flew out on my lap, so let's see what this is. Again, Prince of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there is somebody in your periphery that is very close by you that is an ideal partner for you. But again, you need to raise your vibration a little bit. Like, don't let disappointments become big disappointments.
For redneck girl.
Oh, look at this redneck girl. Look at this crown. It's so heavy. I'm going to wear it next week. Okay, my hair's a disaster, so I can't. That's a real crown. It weighs 1,000 pounds, I swear. Here you go. I'll put it right here. So yeah, this love is very, very close by. I love it. Yeah, I can feel it. My face is getting so hot. And I feel like this person is crazy passionate. Like, yeah, like right away, they're going to be like brushing on your arm and trying to touch you and stuff. And you're getting that your frequency is raised and you're getting that joie de vivre. All of a sudden, you know, you're laughing more. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, so eyes open, spirits raised. Look at my crown. I love it. Could you even? I'm wearing this for Halloween. I'm going into my last place of employment and I'm going to be wearing a red satin gown with this. I'm going to film it. I'll show you guys. I'll be like, hey, bitches, what's going on? Can I have some cheese? Okay, what's next?
Cece thinks you're awesome, and could you pick a card for her?
Sure. Hi, Cece. Thank you so much. You guys, thank you so much for your beautiful comments. If you guys saw me like a weepy little wombat in the morning, I'm always crying when I read your comments because I'm so touched. And I'm going to experience a lot of this is new. And each time we accept one level of understanding, we're moved to the next, you know, and ascending. And a lot of people get ascension flu. I was watching Dardo the other day and she's like, oh, my voice is all crazy. Yeah, you wake up stuffed up because it's almost like you're in an accelerated learning class that you're trying to take quizzes in every day and you're trying to chillax. But again, once you understand it for just being energy, and we have to control energy, right? We can't be friggin' losing our mind. Okay, Cece, what do we got? Oh, snappa, the world. So basically, you have endless choices. And I feel like you're going to have a lot of suitors. Here's why. You just come to an actualization that, oh my God, I am so worthy of every kind of love on every level. And I feel like you're going to be stampeded literally. And you know, because energy attracts energy, people are going to be like, why is everybody so attracted? I got to check this out. And I feel like you're going to just be surrounded with suitors and you're going to be very humble and chill about it. You're almost going to be like a little like, how the hell is this happening? And it's simply because it's the law of attraction and like attracting like, you know what I mean? Like a magnet is you're pulling in. And when people are drawn to activity and photons. Like I was just watching Landria the other day, and she said 2 photons were, when it was split, they took the photon, the 2 pieces, and put them 14 miles apart. They were still doing the exact same thing at the exact time. There wasn't a delay. They were still behaving the same because it's the same. We're all the same, that energy and the attraction cycle. And because you're at your best vibrating self and you're starting to realize how happy and joyful life can be, it's on like Donkey Kong. So get ready, get shopping and get all your food in your house because you're not going to have time for shopping. You're going to be going hot, sweet dates. hot, sweet dates. Oh, that's nice. I love that. What's next, hon?
Carla would like to know, has she lived a past life with her Taurus love interest?
Well, let me see. I'm going to get an animal spirit card for that. It is funny how I've met 1 or 2 people in my life where I've almost known right away. And yeah, it's it's cool. Sometimes it takes time and you need to be with them and they'll be doing something and you're like, oh my God, I've seen you do that before and you don't know why, or they say something. That's that deja vu. They say, because we're the same energy and we're kind of, you know, instead of being decompartmentalized, we're landing somewhere else and being the same entity with the same energy. You know what I mean? That's why we're always reliving a lot of the same things, and our not so much our soul companions, but our twins have had similar upbringings to us and stuff like that, because we're in tandem with our old energies and selves till we work out all that karma and stuff, right? Oh my God, this came up again. See the big picture. Yeah, and I'm also going to pull one of these. Okay, so 8 of Wands. So what I feel about this person, I feel like this is a new connection, or it is so far centuries removed that you didn't have harmful karma, so it didn't have to be worked out, that they might have been just a platonic person in your village or something. You know what I mean? There were friendships, and because we do move in similar circles and those energies, we're always connected to sort of the same villagers, the same tribes. That's like when I saw that show, the Celtic tribes. And what happened, I like freaked out. And I'm like, I can't even watch this right now because I feel like that. I feel like I have existed in those warlike states. And just keep really watch behaviors, because I feel like it was a friend or just someone there, not a romantic, but somebody like in the village. And so you'll see familiarities, you know what I mean? But it's vague. It wasn't, you guys weren't connected in that way, but they were in your sphere, which is really cool. That means, again, that your angel guides are putting people that are familiar to you in your path, so you have those lovely, comforting feelings, right? Because they give off an energy that is soothing to you. So that's really beautiful. Yeah, we're protected in so many ways. We really, really are. Okay, hon, what else is going on?
Serbia Love would like to know, is he in love with me? Is he going to date me soon?
Ooh, let's see. Are you guys in after this? I'm going to wind down. I'm going to do one more question after this, just because I feel my voice going. And this is so fun. And maybe, you know, we'll try to do this more than once a week, because I love connecting to you guys. This is the best. And once we figured out the sound, before I was just talking, I wasn't even public when we first started. It was ridiculous. Okay, Serbia says, he in love with me. I am not kidding you. I just shuffled the living shit out of that, and giraffe came up again. I'm like, what is happening with the giraffe? So 7 of Wands. Hon, can you say that again, that exact phrase?
Oh, I don't think I can.
You lost it? Okay.
Oh, that's... is he in love with me? Is he going to date me soon?
Okay, when I have the 7 of Wands and the groundhog, they need to let something go. This particular guy, time to let go. He's hanging on to some past hurt or something. So I feel that his heart is delicate and his ego is a little bit damaged. So I feel like he has to come to terms with that. You know, and when that happens, people aren't always at their strongest. So if you can be helpful and be like gentle and reassuring to him, yeah, because I feel like it's a delicate ego. And this 7 of Wands is they feel like they have to protect their ground and their image and they're trying to protect their heart. They feel like their point of view, they're not as steady on their feet as being self-actualized as they thought, because they got damaged by somebody. So they need to let that go in order to open up. So if you're helpful and loving and gentle, and you just do sweet little gestures that let them know and they reassure them that people are helpful and loving and kind, and they're not just out for themselves, it will reestablish trust. Okay. Yeah. Because I feel like there's a great possibility, especially if you show a loving, kind touch. Okay, let's do one more. Guys, I appreciate you so much.
Okay, last one. Gigi would like to know, when will her crush contact her?
Hi, Gigi. Are you Gigi Hadid? How are you? Tell Yolanda hello. I love her. Okay, let me see.
She's from Canada, apparently.
Oh, yay. There's so many great Canadians. I love you guys. You just had your Thanksgiving. I'm like, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. When I start to get a pain right here, it means I'm getting a little overloaded in my third eye. And I had a lot of activity everywhere, and I'm starting to sweat and get overheated. So I got to sort of contain myself. Okay, let me see. You know what? I'm going to switch decks for that. That's why. My poor witch deck. I use it to death. Love all these decks, but tomorrow I want to do some fun things and get to all your...
You still have some space for some private reads, don't you, Mel?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, and if you guys need any private reads, you can get to me. I still have some spaces for that I set aside, and that's calming when I do that one-on-one. When I get mass energy, sometimes it drains from me. So if you guys have any questions, I'm also on Instantgo, and I can do those, you know, those simple one-question answers that are very helpful. You know, people need a little guidance. This is looking very good for sure, and this is going to be my last one, just because, yeah, I'm overheating right now. Yeah, go to Instantgo, you guys, if you have like a one question answer, and then I can do it in a super air conditioned room. I'm literally like on fire. So this also has to do with this thing. I feel, yeah, in my head, I feel, yeah, this is a very strong soul connection. I'm going to pull an animal card too. What I feel like you need to do, though, is don't be conditional on this. Oh, look, the dog's up again, too. Yeah, be loyal to what you love. Don't be super conditional about how things have to take place. Give it air, oxygen, and, you know, again, ask your guide, say, wow, I really feel this is a strong connection. It's going the right way. My love is already here. How do I approach this in a level-headed way? Because again, I feel like there's going to be a lot of passion involved, and when you have, that's why I'm so hot too, when you have excessive passion like that, logic goes out the window, common sense goes out the window. It's all heart, and it sometimes can be ego too, and we don't want our egos involved, right? Our egos are ridiculous, because then it's not we anymore. It becomes an I scenario when our egos are involved. But as the Empress too, yeah, they see you as somebody very, you know, lovely and polished and sweet, and you smell good, and they love being around you. But again, patience and let it form. Okay, you guys, I just want to say how much I love you, and I can't thank you enough. And if later I go on, if you had anything on there, I'll try to answer it. But again, you can go to Instantgo, and all my links are below. We have our new Patreon thing up, and I'm going to try to do this more and more for you guys, because I love this interaction with you. But again, it becomes taxing because I'm channeling almost too much. It's like I go into overdrive. Right now, I'm having like a pain right there in my third eye, and I'm sweating. I'm literally, I got to decompress, and I only think I ate like an apple with honey today. So I got to stop and be a normal human being for a minute. But again, look at this.